You're one of the most successful people ever. You've built an incredible company that has a lot of impact. What advice do you have for young people today? How to live a life they can be proud of? How to build something that can have a big positive impact on the world?
Well, let's break that down, because I think you proud of, have a big positive impact.
Well, you're actually listening.
And how to live your life are actually three different things that I think, I mean, they could line up, but and also, like, what age of people are you talking to? Because I mean, I can, like,
high school and college, so you don't really know what you're doing, but you dream big, and you really have a chance to do something unprecedented.
Yeah. So
also,
I guess
for people my age.
Okay, so let's maybe start with the kind of most philosophical and abstract version of this.
Yes.
Every night when I put my daughters to bed, we go through this thing, and they call it the good night things, because we're basically what we talk about at night. And I go through with them.
Sounds like a good show.
Yeah, the good night things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Priscilla's always asking. She's like, "Can I get good night things?" It's like, I don't know. You go to bed too early. But it's but I basically go through with Max and Augie. What are the things that are most important in life, right? That it's like, what do I want them to remember and just have, like, really ingrained in them as they grow up? And it's health, right? Making sure that you take care of yourself and keep yourself in good shape. Loving friends and family, right? Because, having the relationships, the family, and making time for friends, I think is perhaps one of the most important things. And then the third is maybe a little more amorphous, but it is something that you're excited about for the future. And when I'm talking to a 4-year-old, often I'll ask her what she's excited about for tomorrow or the week ahead. But I think for most people, it's really hard. I mean, the world is a heavy place, and I think, like, the way that we navigate it is that we have things that we're looking forward to. So whether it is building AR glasses for the future, or being able to celebrate my 10-year wedding anniversary with my wife that's coming up, it's like, I think people, you have things that you're looking forward to. Or for the girls, it's often, I want to see mom in the morning, right? It's like, but it's like that's a really critical thing. And then the last thing is, I ask them every day, what did you do today to help someone? Because I just think that's a really critical thing, is like it's easy to kind of get caught up in yourself and kind of stuff that's really far down the road. But, like, did you do something just concrete today to help someone? And, it can just be as simple as, okay, yeah, I helped set the table for lunch, right? Or, this other kid in our school was having a hard time with something, and I, like, helped explain it to him. But that's sort of like, if you were to boil down my overall life philosophy into what I try to impart to my kids, those are the things that I think are really important. So, okay, so let's say college. So if you're graduating college, probably more practical advice. So I'm always very focused on people, and I think the most important decision you're probably going to make if you're in college is who you surround yourself with, because you become like the people you surround yourself with. And I sort of have this hiring heuristic at Meta, which is that I will only hire someone to work for me if I could see myself working for them. Not necessarily that I want them to run the company, because I like my job, but in an alternate universe, if it was their company and I was looking to go work somewhere, would I be happy to work for them? And I think that's a helpful heuristic to help balance. When you're building something like this, there's a lot of pressure to, you want to build out your teams because there's a lot of stuff that you need to get done. And, everyone always says, don't compromise on quality, but there's this question of, okay, how do you know that someone is good enough? And I think my answer is, I would want someone to be on my team if I would work for them. But I think it's actually a pretty similar answer to, like, if you were choosing friends or a partner or something like that. So when you're kind of in college, trying to figure out what your circle is going to be, trying to figure out, you're evaluating different job opportunities, who are the people, even if they're going to be peers in what you're doing, who are the people who, in an alternate universe, you would want to work for them because you think you're going to learn a lot from them, because they are kind of values aligned on the things that you care about, and they're going to and they're going to push you, but also they know different things and have different experiences that are kind of more of what you want to become like over time. So I don't know. I think probably people are too, in general, objective focused, and maybe not focused enough on the connections and the people who they're basically building relationships with.
I don't know what it says about me, but my place in Austin now has 7-legged robots. So I'm surrounding myself by robots, which is probably something I should look into.